The Southwest Region Landmarks. The Grand Canyon is the most famous landmark in the Southwest. The Grand Canyon is 217 miles long. Parts of the canyon are a mile deep and 18 miles wide. It is so deep that the top and the bottom have different weather. At the bottom of the canyon is the Colorado River. This river has been flowing through the Grand Canyon for millions of years. The force of the water has caused the walls of the canyon to erode or wear away over time. Many people today visit Grand Canyon National Park. The tourists enjoy hiking, riding mules on trails, rafting on the Colorado River, or simply looking at the beautiful landforms. When you go into the petrified forest, it's not like walking into a normal forest. It is more like walking into the desert. Petrified wood is the fossilized remains of prehistoric trees. Millions of years ago, the trees died and were covered with mud and volcanic ash. Minerals in the mud replaced the tree's living matter and eventually hardened into stone. Most of the petrified forest is still buried under the sand, and only some small parts have been revealed to the surface by erosion. Petrified wood found in the region is made up of almost solid quartz. Each brightly colored piece is like a giant crystal sparkling in the sunlight as if covered by glitter. Johnson Space Center is in charge of NASA's human spaceflight program. All of NASA's astronauts live and train at JSC. JSC also trains foreign astronauts bound for the International Space Station. The Space Vehicle Mock-Up Facility allows astronauts to practice operating the 430-ton space station with a full-scale model. Astronauts practice spacewalks at the Neutral Buoyancy Lab, an enormous pool that holds 6.2 million gallons of water. JSC's Mission Control Center plans, supports, and operates every NASA human spaceflight mission. Teams of engineers at Mission Control are on duty around the clock every day, keeping watch over the astronauts and on the space station. Carlsbad Caverns National Park is another popular tourist destination. According to legend, a cowboy named Jim White saw what looked like a plume of smoke rising into the sky. That smoke was actually a cloud of bats flying out of the cave entrance. Hundreds of thousands of bats sleep in the caverns during the day. At night, they leave in a giant whirling cloud to hunt for food. Huge rock formations called stalagmites and stalactites decorate the rooms of the more than 80 caves in the park. The Hall of Giants is as big as 14 football fields. The Green Lake Room has a very deep green pool in one corner. The King's Palace has a large formation that looks like a castle in the corner.